My name is Taniele Gofers and I'm speaking today to you guys as the representative of the local Sydney City group, but also because the event's in Sydney, I'm speaking as a representative of groups from all over Australia, some of whom, all of whom couldn't be here tonight. I've only been involved with results for a short time and wasn't in that time fortunate enough to work with Bob, but what he doesn't know is that he's actually a big part of why I got involved. This year in February, I returned home from India, as Janet said, where I spent 6 months working in a home for children affected by leprosy. During that time, I saw firsthand the crippling effects of poverty and disadvantage, and returned home passionate to continue to work in this area. When I was in India, I had stumbled across the Results website and wondered what it was all about, and expressed my interest in joining a group. But it was hearing Bob in an interview, I don't know if he remembers it, but it was with Monica Attard on Radio National, that cemented my passion to learn more about Australia's International Aid and Development Program and work through Results to influence and educate politicians about the most effective use of that aid. Because that's what Results does best. That's why I'm a member of Results, because we work at a grassroots level to educate ourselves on issues like microfinance and debt to health and the Global Fund, and then we take action by communicating what we know to our MPs. So in the interview that Bob gave that day, he said something that resonated with me, and still does. He said that often in politics, the immediate displaces the important. And I think that there's no area of politics that is truer than in international aid and development. That inspired me to want to make sure that these issues of international significance and desperate importance are on our political agenda. So through Results, I think I have a strong voice that maybe I otherwise wouldn't have. The unique thing about that voice is that I'm speaking on behalf of other people, and I think that's the sense of strength that comes from it, because there's a strength that comes when we speak on behalf of people other than ourselves, when we speak on behalf of people who cannot speak for themselves. You know, I know we hear a lot about the younger generation being cynical about politics, particularly about politicians. Often people feel disengaged or underrepresented. But through my involvement in Results, I'm optimistic about ending global poverty, engaging with politicians, writing them letters, having them respond, meeting with them. I'm actually meeting with my Member of Parliament this Friday, so I'm very excited about that. Is truly rewarding. There is a strength and power created through these supportive relationships that we have with these people. Working with our MPs, working with people like Bob McMullen, means that eradicating global poverty in our lifetime is not a tagline, it is an achievable goal. Bob has always been tremendously supportive of Results. His work in the area of international aid and development is significant, and he is far from finished. I know I can say he's an inspiration to me, from that interview on Radio National through to his work in doubling our aid commitment to Africa and the effective use of that aid. For me, these are issues of importance and immediacy, and it is our responsibility, every person in this room, to ensure that they are at the fore of our political and social agenda. This political and social will is not created by nothing. It is created through the commitment, passion and determination of individuals, and Bob McMullen is one of those individuals. So on behalf of the groups all over Australia, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate him on this award and to thank him for his part in trying to eradicate global poverty. So thank you, Bob.